Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and we are in the midst of Meatloaf Week here on 5 Minute Eats, and today we have our second cheapest of the week. This is the Boston Market Homestyle Meals Meatloaf with signature homestyle mashed potatoes and gravy. This is a 14-ounce tray of it for $2.98.
So this is interesting because Boston Market is a chain and we have them by our house and stuff. And the thing is, man, this packaging, because if you've seen our previous videos, I've mentioned on the packaging, the meatloaf looks darker than in person. It looks pale, right? But I feel like this actually matches.
It does match. I do feel that way.
And I'm shocked you get a lot of mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
It's a little weird though because there's not much meatloaf.
Well, there's two patties in here. I mean, I feel like there's more than some of the ones that we've done.
But there's a lot of gravy, which is really good.
Yes.
And I'm hoping, because this is like a restaurant chain, that this is not gonna taste disgusting.
Well, because we did a chicken pot pie week, and I think that I chose the Boston Market as my winner of that week. So I liked their chicken pot pie.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review every day grocery item. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
Let's try this out.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, again, thumbs down, we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs freaking down. This thing is a huge disappointment because this is from a restaurant chain. I expected better. The mashed potatoes tasted like instant mashed potatoes because we've done mashed potato week, and those instant ones, they taste chemically. You know, it just doesn't taste real. And that's what this is. It was just disgusting. I took a couple of bites. I wouldn't mess with it after that. The meatloaf was unfortunately just like a meat patty. Would I say it's meatloaf? No. It's beef and pork. It was all right. I didn't have any issues with the meat quality. I just wouldn't call it meatloaf. Now, the star of this was the gravy. I thought the best thing was the gravy, but even that, I think it was too freaking salty. This was a huge disappointment. What the F, Boston Market? Like, after trying this, I don't want to eat at your restaurants, you know? Because you guys don't seem to give a thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
That was an impassioned review. So for me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. I agree on a lot of things. I do not agree on one part. Okay, so the mashed potatoes, number one, very freaking like thick, but also dry.
Yeah.
Like they kind of were crumbly. They were not creamy at all. The fact that they call them signature homestyle mashed potatoes, if that's your signature dish, wow.
So
that's not saying much.
So on the side of it in the ingredient list, it says potato flakes and granules.
Oh God, that sounds really appetizing, and it tasted like it was potato flakes and granules. Not a good texture, not a good flavor, very chemically, not really seasoned. The gravy was the star of the show, and at that we're talking like a D-list star because it was okay, but very salty. Just like you said, I could not believe how salty it was because it kind of like burned your tongue a little bit because there was so much salt in it. The meat, very reminiscent of the banquet one, which was only $1.48 compared to $2.98. And I think that the actual like flavor of it, kind of bland. It did not taste like meatloaf. My first issue, well, I guess my biggest issue is that whenever I took my first bite, I had a hard bit, but I decided that maybe it was just a fluke, so I just I swallowed whole whatever was in my mouth, because at that point, once you taste a hard bit, there's either spitting the whole thing out or just swallowing everything, regardless of how much you've chewed it. So I just opted for the second route. I took another bite, and in my fucking second bite, there was another hard bit, and at that point, I spit the hard bit out, and I quit. I was done with it.
That was really just nasty.
Yes.
Because, you know, like when you hear something like that,
Yes.
that the meat quality is not, you know, up there.
I would just like to note also that the front of this package says that it is enlarged to show quality.
Wow, oh wow. Boston, is this a good representation of your food? You know, right?
This is piss poor.
Yeah, makes me now want to eat anything from Boston, right? Because
Yeah.
they don't seem to know what the hell good food is.
They
To
don't.
sum it up, thumbs down, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc., and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.